$1,121 in the bank. This is the highest balance I've had in years. And my first thought this morning wasn't relief or gratitude, it was fear. Fear of hoarding it, fear of blowing it. Here's what I'm learning about abundance and why it can feel just as threatening as scarcity. My name is Gerald and I am money drunk. Yes, abundance, fear of abundance. Fear that I'm either going to hoard the money and keep it and not do anything with it, or that I'm going to blow it. I'm going to blow it on something frivolous, something like groceries or the electric bill. I mean, it gets a little crazy up in here. That's the real fear there, is that no matter what, whether the balance gets too high or the balance gets too low, my mind is wired to think that this is an emergency, and I've got to act, and I've got to act typically out of fear. Of course, there isn't an emergency, but that alarm bell still rings and that cortisol still rises, and I'm left with that financial anxiety rather than the sense of abundance or the sense of relief. Let me tell you what's happening here in real time. So what's happening is that the nervous system is still being activated by the number because it's unfamiliar. It's not familiar with this level of wealth or money. Even though it's a higher level than I'm used to, that anxiety still kicks in. Again, because it's hardwired. And it doesn't matter if the bank balance is low or if the bank balance is high, that same reaction kicks in. So it's not a matter of getting more money and the problem being solved. That problem still resides inside of me. That feeling of lack, that feeling that there is not enough, that feeling that I am not enough, that is still running the show. And it doesn't matter how much I try and think my way out of this. The real answer to all this is being able to act my way out of this. Okay, well, in the past, my actions haven't been, they've ended in disaster. Let's just put it that way, okay? And I'm not catastrophizing here, but a lot of financial decisions I've made have been really, really poor ones. So how do I not, with this increase of money, how do I not make that same financial mistake again? How do I not act out of fear? Well, here's what I can do. For me, what I can do is go and talk to my sponsor. I can talk to people that I trust. I can talk to people who have been in this situation before, where they've gotten a influx of money, they've gotten a pay raise, or they've gotten a windfall, whatever the case may be. They've gotten this extra money and they don't know what to do with it. So what I did was I came up with a couple of different solutions of what I could do with the money, and I can go ahead and go talk to these people about that. Again, these are people that I trust, and I know that they've been in my exact same position before, and they can help me to steward this money instead of reacting again out of fear, out of scarcity, out of I'm not enough. This is the entire practice, and I'm still learning this. I'm still learning this because my initial reaction is just to, go full steam ahead with what I think I should do and what I think I'm supposed to do. But that is not always necessarily the case. Sometimes being able to pause, take those 3 breaths, and ask for help. I have the luxury of being able to ask others for help. And again, this is something that's very new to me because I am traditionally not, I'm not good at asking for help. My first instinct is to figure it out alone. I've got to do this alone. I've got to figure this out. And there's nothing to figure out here. This is a well-worn path. And while the circumstances may be unique in my situation, the principles of the program and the tools that we can use are still the same. They're still universal. What can I apply to my past? What can I apply to my present? And what can I apply to my future? Looking at it that way is a much more rational way of being able to, again, use this money with the not only the best of intentions, but with my values and also my goals kept in mind. This is not easy. This is the hard part. This is the practice. This is everything in a nutshell, and I'm still figuring it out. So if you resonated with anything in this video, with the financial shame, the financial anxiety, if you've ever gotten a windfall and had no idea what to do with it and were paralyzed in fear instead of being relieved by the situation, go ahead and hit the like button and also subscribe so you can get more videos just like this, where we talk about money psychology and financial recovery. It happens slowly. It happens step by step, and I certainly don't have it all figured out. And like I said, there's nothing to figure out. Just being able to listen, being open to feedback, and taking that next right action from there. That's the whole thing. If anything in here resonated with you, go ahead and there's a link down in the bottom in the description where you can schedule a free call with me. Let's continue this conversation and join me on this journey as I continue to get money sober. And watch this next video over here. It's how this whole journey of financial recovery started for me.